Hey plant fam, has your plant outgrown the plant cabinet and it's time to get it in ambient temperatures with your other babies? Let me show you what steps I go through so that I can acclimate them and they don't go into shock. Okay, so first example, so you may not have an actual plant cabinet. So for example, I recently took a cutting from my ficus ginseng bonsai and put it here in my cloche. Well, it was at 100% humidity in here. I mean, it was a jungly mess, but she is ready to come out of the cloche and join my other plants. So I needed to slowly reduce the amount of humidity inside. So what I do, I use popsicle sticks. So slowly over the next 1 to 2 weeks, what I've been doing is adding one popsicle stick at a time. So previously this was obviously metal to glass. So I had a complete seal, 100% humidity. One day I went ahead and put one popsicle stick. Then 2 to 3 days later, I put another popsicle stick, and so on, until at this point, she's ready to go to ambient temperatures. Okay, a cloche sometimes is not ideal because if you have it in a plant cabinet and it's outgrown it, it's bigger than a cloche. So you can't use this to acclimate it. So what I highly recommend are these clear containers that I get online, and I'll put all the links to everything I love in my bio. But it's a magnetic box that has an airtight seal. So I will put the baby in here and complete the exact same process I did with this, just on a larger scale. On here, I will just do like a popsicle stick on the side and gradually increase the number to increase the actual gap that's being provided. Something I highly recommend to have in there though is a hydrometer that's going to give you what the ambient temperature is inside the box, so you can gradually reduce that to match what you have in your home. And if this isn't big enough, let me show you what I go to. We all need them sometimes. This has been my favorite go-to for my larger plants. I just recently did this with one of my alocasias and it worked like magic. You just unclip the lid whenever you're needing a little bit more of a gap, and then again, spacers with your popsicle sticks. The slower you can complete this process, the better for your plant. You're going to reduce the amount of shock that it's going to receive by going into a new environment with different temperatures and humidity. So closely watching the interior of the box as you're doing this process and making sure it's slowly reaching your ambient temperatures in your room is going to be key. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments. Otherwise, make sure you're following for more tips and tricks. Happy planting!